So the next part of the exercise is about showing diagrams or plots or charts. Okay, let's take simple query from the table. And table is persistent object, it's database, thus we got the data right away. And now we've got the results and we can add place chart, and it has created some kind of a chart. Average unit price, that's not something clear. Okay, I should press new chart, and here I should press build my own chart button, and here I can select the type of the chart and its parameters. Okay, I have selected item on x-axis and quantity on y-axis, and I got something sensible, the amount of goods sold, items and quantity sold. And I added the title, and we can see the title here. Okay, the next step, I have run this query, which is a SQL query, and I have created Spark DataFrame as a result of this query, and this is a rough output of that query, and here is the code that should create plot from this query. Okay, and it has created plot that shows gross revenue by year, each year, and gross revenue. This is more expanded code. Now labels were added, grids were added, and revenue year, revenue by year, the titles were added. Here the size of the graph was modified by using this code figure size, so it's 8 by 3. Here we have another graph that contains of two plots, bar chart and pie chart, and this is first plot, this is second plot, this is how subplots are made. So by asking to create subplots, we get a list of two subplots, x0 and x1. Here we got only one plot called fig, but here we got fig and axis. So we finally got two charts. Okay, this is another type of chart. The bars are of different colors. It's called Seaborn chart. It's a more advanced than Matplotlib. It has less codes and is more smart. The style of this chart has been changed, so it's wide grid chart, looks a bit nice. Okay, this is another chart, but it has showed some errors. We might try to fix it. So it's a line plot, and it shows graph. Okay, I have placed this code which ChatGPT advised me, and it doesn't show any variance anymore. But there is some problem with handling empty values. Okay, ask ChatGPT to modify the query and draw a graph by monthly values. So it's a graph showing year-month values, and these are gross revenue trend by month. So it has modified order by and group by. Month is calculated as string with zeros padded. It's TSQL style, T-SQL. This is the table, and this is the graph. Okay, I added quadratic approximation graph on the top of it, and this is how it's done. So basically it's calculated additional values and polyfit degree 2, and it got this parabolic approximation, quadratic approximation. Let's try what is going to happen if we add degree 3. This is degree of 3 approximation. Okay, this is an interesting exercise that approximates the gross revenue trend over months. And I created the final graph where I used is-a-week grouping. This looks messy, but again, it has drawn graph and created this approximation. Okay, I have added this fixed size 1612, and it has increased the graph. Still messy y-axis, but the graph has become bigger. Okay, ask ChatGPT to add this code, which shows only every fourth label on x-axis. So the graph now looks nicer. It's not very crowded. So it got title, a Y title, X title, and it's more sparse. And lines are, and the grid is not so dense. And we have approximation. Let's try approximation number of the degree of 4. Didn't change too much, so this is degree of 4 approximation. Okay, now this is the end of this exercise. We have drawn enough graphs, even more than exercise required.